Good hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Apologies for kind of disappearing last week. I've just had some personal shit going on and I could not bring myself to make a video, and when I did make videos, everything that I edited together sucked. So I just said screw it, let's do a Q&A. I love doing these and it seems like you guys enjoy asking me some super random stuff, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Our first question today comes from Toddy. Have you been scuba diving yet? No, I've never been scuba diving actually, and I'm not certified, but that is on my bucket list. Gina asks, what is your most favorite thing when it comes to putting your life on the internet? I think my most favorite thing is that whenever I'm dealing with something personally, you guys are so understanding of that, and not only that, but you're helpful, like incredibly helpful to me. And I got really trashed in a live stream on Monday and I talked a little bit about this, so for those of you who were there, you already know how I feel about this. When you guys open up and you share your own stories and you talk about your own difficulties, it definitely makes me feel a lot less alone in mine. And you guys also have offered up some incredible solutions and sort of like motivating techniques or tactics or whatever you want to call it. Just words of encouragement, and that sort of thing has really pushed me to work through some stuff on my own. So thank you for that. Next question comes from Nashi, and she asks, how do you keep yourself motivated? The honest answer to that question is I don't always keep myself motivated. I feel like as I've gone on the internet and continued to make videos and do live streams and do other content, I have started to become so sensitive to offending people or saying something that could be potentially misunderstood that I have started to like completely edit and censor myself, and that has made it really hard to know how to continue doing this as a job. And all of that stuff is really important. Like I want to learn as much as I can about the world and how people feel about things, and I want to be able to communicate really well with you guys. And all of that stuff is really complicated, especially on, you know, the internet where so many people have so much access to so much information. So it gets really tough sometimes to stay motivated about things, and it gets really kind of difficult to know how to interact with you guys. But I think what keeps me going is just knowing that there's only room for improvement, and there might be some painful mistakes along the way, but all that means is that I'm gonna eventually learn something and improve either what I'm doing or improve myself. Jenny asks, ice cream or frozen yogurt? And I'm pretty sure we've already covered this in a previous Q&A, but I'm just gonna reiterate here. Ice cream. Duh! Commence with the arguing and go. Grizz Rivers asks, what's your favorite meme? There are too many dank memes to choose just one, but I can tell you a meme that I fucking hate, Pepe the Frog. I don't know, I absolutely hate it. I hate that frog. It's never funny. It creeps me out so hard. Caitlin asks, is a hot dog a sandwich? That's a really good question. I guess if we're talking logistically about what a sandwich is, it's just assumed that it's like two pieces of some kind of bread product with some sort of filling, typically meat or vegetables. So I guess you could say that it does fulfill the idea of a sandwich, but I also feel like turning a hot dog into a sandwich is taking away something so beautiful and pure about what a hot dog really is in its simplest form. So I don't know if we can do that to a hot dog. I don't know if it would be an injustice to consider it a sandwich and remove it from its own special category. I'm gonna have to think about that one a little bit more. Chloe asks, what is your favorite Pokemon? I don't think I could pick just one, to be honest. When I was younger, I really liked a lot of the psychic Pokemon. I loved Hypno, but I think now in terms of like cuteness, I really love Diglett. I think Diglett is one of my favorite Pokemon for sure. Iron Jazz Wife asks, can you give us an update on Chico? No news since the maybe torn ACL. I think I did actually talk about this, but maybe in a live stream. I thought I mentioned it in a vlog, but maybe I didn't. Sorry if I left you guys in the dark about that. He's totally fine. You doing okay? You good boy? He did not have a tear. He might have just had a fray or a sprain or something like that, but he's totally 100% back to normal, doing absolutely fine. So we are very lucky, and I'm so happy that he didn't have to have surgery because that just would have been awful for him. Taylor Swift asks, want some pizza? Duh. Yeah, always? Carla asks, will Justin ever stop yelling? Probably not, no. That's kind of what he does. Braden asks, what's the strangest thing you've purchased for your house? Mine is a gold chicken from Hobby Lobby. It's lit, fam. God, that's a tough one. I've purchased some weird shit for this house. I think maybe, I'm like looking around my room to see if there's anything crazy in here. I think maybe the weirdest thing I purchased for my house is coasters. And the reason I say that is because I don't actually have a coffee table, so there's not really anything that I need to protect. So I kind of think I just bought them because I'm like, yeah, This is what adults have in their house, fucking coasters. I'll think a little bit more about this. If I find anything else random in my house, I'll tweet you and let you know about it. But for now, that's the first thing that's popping into my head. Larissa asks, what are your favorite movies this year? Please recommend me some. I need it and I trust you. Well, I hope you're not disappointed with this recommendation, but really the only thing that I've absolutely loved that I've seen this year is Hail Caesar, which is a Coen Brothers film. I think I've also talked about this, but it is fucking hilarious. I loved all of the actors in that movie. I think that George Clooney as like an utter idiot, which is what he is in most Coen Brothers movies, is the absolutely perfect role for him. It's so fucking funny. So if you haven't seen Hail Caesar, you should watch it because it's great. Becca asks, what is your current level for Pokemon Go? I am currently level 22 in the game, and a lot of you have also asked what team I am on, and I am on Team Mystic because it's the best. And that concludes our Q&A for today. Go ahead and argue about that in the comments as well. I feel like I've triggered you guys a couple times today. Sorry about that. Thank you so much to everyone who asked questions on Twitter. I really appreciate it. And for those of you who did not get their question answered today, I apologize, but I will definitely be doing these in the future. So stick around on my Twitter. It's just at allispeed, and I will let you guys know the next time I'm going to be doing a Q&A. Thank you to everyone who watched today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more, and I will see you next time. Bye!